In a recent study, individual training was the most beneficial of 13 types of training for national players, second only to club practices. If you're not training alone or one-on-one on individual skills, you're missing one of the most important parts of your development. Here is how you do it in 5 easy steps. Number 1, make it super easy on you and your parents. Create a training kit to take with you. The simpler this is, the more likely you'll do it. Too complicated, and it will never become a habit to take the ball with you. Number 2 is take the ball wherever you go. This is Captain Elite's train everywhere culture. It's just what Captain Elite players do. Number 3 is unplanned training, meaning it's not a part of your scheduled sessions. Just do it when you can, for fun, and work on things that you really like. When you have an unplanned session, don't make this drudgery. Make it fun. For example, you're at a hotel this weekend. Well, you can't train at a hotel, right? Wrong. This is what soccer junkies do. I'll tell you right now, if you dream of playing after high school, college coaches absolutely love soccer junkies. They know that players who love it, despite however challenging it gets, stay with it. I have a video coming up on how to make training alone fun and focused. You'll absolutely love that video. Number 4 is planned training. You should have your planned sessions written out. What you're doing, when you're doing them, so there's no thinking about it. I love the saying, don't think, just do. There is nothing more difficult for you than every day to wake up and then debate, should I train today? Nah, I don't feel like training today. Or should I train today? Yeah, I feel like training today. Day after day after day. Decide ahead of time, write it out, then don't think, just do. Look up the night before what you're doing the next day so your mind starts training on it while you sleep. Really. A 14-year-old Captain Elite player has an amazingly effective habit of waking up 4 days a week at 5:30 a.m. to train alone in her yard before school. She's now getting regional and national invitations, and you can tell she absolutely loves it. A 15-year-old Captain Elite player is becoming extraordinary because he always finds time to get in ball work every day. He sent me a note a couple of days ago and said he has the 30-minute per day habit, but sometimes goes to 1.5 hours or more. He asked me, can he count those as more than one session? I say, heck yeah, you can. Another Captain Elite player who is a senior in high school has played in Europe, South America, and at national events in the US. And has a strict 7-day plan that includes the top 3 most beneficial training experiences outside of club every single week. She misses training only for 3 reasons: academics, injury, or sick. Number 5 is study. Be a student of the game. This is really important. Many of you shortcut this step. Before you train, make sure you understand the proper technique. Study the training videos to make sure you are doing the exercises correctly. Then do the exercises. College and pro teams use video all the time. You should too. You can master this as a tool to rocket your development. Here is how you can do the next best thing to having a pro trainer watching you and giving you feedback. Study the technique video. Train a few times to memorize the technique. Then do a selfie video of you training. Watch the selfie video and pick out things to correct and work on them. I'm doing a whole video on this technique on self-correction coming up real soon. Let me leave you with this thought. If you had a chance to ask 20 of the greatest athletes of all time in any sport what their top development experiences were at your age, what do you think they'd say? I know what they'd say was very near the top. Time alone, individual skills, individual training. There is a raft of research on the benefits of training alone for you, technically, physically, and psychologically. That's 3 of the 4 dimensions of your development in one type of training. In your backyard, your basement, your garage, before or after team practices. So, now you know why training on your own is so important, and you know how to do it. The only question left for you is, what are you going to do today to make it happen?